All right, let's get this thing over with. The Trippie Hippie has an opinion on everything. Hey, you dudes and dudettes. It's Mark Butler again, your old pal Trippie Hippie, here to talk about one of his least favorite bands of all time, the Beastie Boys. And they've made lots of fun songs about fun in the sun and summer in California and good vibrations. But Trippie Hippie doesn't like them very much because they're kind of the same thing over and over again. And whenever they did kind of break from that formula, they got even worse. So Trippie Hippie is going to rank the Beastie Boys albums for you today. Okay, Trippie Hippie is only going to be doing 27 of them because the other ones aren't even worth your time. Okay, we'll actually make that 28 maybe? 27? Well, I don't know. We'll find out. Trippie Hippie changes his mind on things a lot. Okay, so, number 27, Trippie Hippie is gonna go with, Sunflower as the worst of the Beastie Boys albums. Now, Sunflower, has all of the group writing songs, which is really bad because Mike Love should be the only one writing songs for the Beastie Boys here. All of the songs that aren't written by him are really bad, like This Whole World and Add Your Music to Your Day and Slip On Through and Got to Know the Woman, and the worst one is Forever. Trippie Hippie doesn't like Forever because it's way too sappy. Yeah, so 27 was Sunflower. 26, Trippie Hippie is gonna go with Summer in Paradise. Come on now. You didn't think Trippie Hippie was actually gonna rank that crap high, did you? Trippie Hippie may have some unpopular musical opinions, but he's not that crazy. Summer in Paradise is a horrible album, and Trippie Hippie's not even gonna talk about it because it's that bad. You thought Trippie Hippie was gonna like that album, didn't you? Shame on you. What you got against Trippie Hippie? Anyway, we're gonna go to number 25. 25 is gonna be Animal Sounds. Animal Sounds, which is the record that Garrett has over his record player over there. It's not a very good album. Trippie Hippie thinks it's one of the most overrated albums of all time because it's got that song God Only Knows on it, and Trippie Hippie doesn't like that song because it's too slow and it's too wishy-washy and it's got French horn, and Trippie Hippie doesn't like French horn. And Trippie Hippie doesn't like Wouldn't It Be Nice either, because that's another one of those sappy songs, and the whole album is too sappy. The whole album is sappy, and it sounds like the lyrics were written by a 13-year-old. So, yeah, Trippie Hippie doesn't like Animal Sounds. Bad album. Number 24, Trippie Hippie is going to go with the album Dance, Dance, Dance. Now, you whippersnappers might think that album is called The Beach Boys Today. Well, that they changed the name. Trippie Hippie has a first pressing of Dance, Dance, Dance on the Capital Green label. The Capital Green label with the barcode on the back is the first pressing. They changed it to the Rainbow in the 80s, but Trippie Hippie remembers it distinctly coming out in 1962 with the green label, and it was called Dance, Dance, Dance. And there was like 2 songs that weren't on this album that they added because they broke them up from Be True to Your School, but we'll get to that later. Anyway, Dance, Dance, Dance. Trippie Hippie does not like this album at all. Trippie Hippie doesn't like Dance, Dance, Dance. Trippie Hippie doesn't like She Knows Me Too. Well, the B-side is horrible on this. It's more of that wishy-washy stuff like on Animal Sounds. Trippie Hippie does not like Kiss Me Baby or I'm So Young. It's just not a good album. I think Trippie Hippie thinks the only song that's even okay is Don't Hurt My Little Sister. That one's okay. And Trippie Hippie definitely doesn't like When I Grow Up to Be a Man. That's really wishy-washy. 23, Trippie Hippie is going with Surf's Up. And this is when the Beastie Boys got political. Why'd they have to do that, huh? Oh, there's a song called Don't Go Near the Water. I thought they were all about surfing, you know? The album is called Surf's Up and they're telling you not to go near the water? What's up with that? Anyway, Trippie Hippie, the only song Trippie Hippie likes here is Student Demonstration Time because it's Mike Love and it's got a good beat. Trippie Hippie does not like the song Surf's Up because it's too complicated, makes his head hurt, and it's written by Trippie Hippie's least favorite member of the band, Brian Wilson, which is one other reason why Trippie Hippie does not like Animal Sounds. So, moving along, number 22, we're going to go with All Summer Long. All Summer Long starts out with a song that Trippie Hippie has hated since 1983. And that would be Round, round, get around, I get around. I get around from town to town. I keep a real cool head and make a real good bread. Oh, Trippie Hippie can't stand that song. It was all over the radio in 1973. So bad. All Summer Long is not much better. And there's a bunch of other really bad songs on here, like Wendy and Little Honda and Girls on the Beach and Don't Back Down. And it's just not a good album. So we're going to go to number 21. That's Soy for Girl. Soy for Girl, it's another bad album. It's got the song Soy for Girl. Trippie Hippie does like the South Bay Surfer, though, because it reminds him of the Swanee River song. And then there's also, Trippie Hippie can't even remember what else is on that album, so he's going to move on to number 20. And surprisingly enough, number 20 is 2020. There's a lot of bad songs on here, more group effort writing. Dennis Wilson starts to write, and Dennis Wilson is not a very good songwriter. He wrote the Awful Forever song that Trippie Hippie doesn't like. And there's also like Bluebirds Over the Mountain and the Cotton Field song and some Smile stuff like Cabinescence. So Trippie Hippie doesn't like that one. Number 19, Trippie Hippie is going to go with Friends. They're not my friends. I don't know them from Adam, so why are they making an album about we being friends? I don't know. Number 18, Trippie Hippie's going with Wild Honey, which is a failed attempt at making a soul album. There's some weird songs on there like Darling and Wild Honey, and it's just a really weird album, so Trippie Hippie doesn't like that one either. Number 17, we're going to go to another one of those ones they changed the name to. It was originally called Fun, Fun, Fun. Trippie Hippie still has the Green Label album, the original first pressing. And Trippie Hippie likes this one okay, but still some more stuff he doesn't like. He doesn't like Don't Worry Baby. Not a good song. Trippie Hippie doesn't like the title track Fun, Fun, Fun. It's not Fun, Fun, Fun. It's bad, bad, bad. And then Trippie Hippie also doesn't like, what's the song? Why Do Fools Fall in Love? And he doesn't like Louie Louie. And, yeah, it's just another bad album. So, number 16 is another one they changed the name of. It was originally called California Girls. And Trippie Hippie doesn't like California Girls. This album, you guys today might know it as Summer Days and Summer Nights, 2 exclamation points. Not a good album. Trippie Hippie doesn't like California girls, and he doesn't like the Goyle from New York City. He doesn't like Goyle Don't Tell Me, and he doesn't like Salt Lake City, and he doesn't like what else is on that album? Your Dream Comes True, whatever that is at the end. Yeah, not good. Number 15, Trippie Hippie is gonna go with Holland. Not a fun album. Sail on Sailor makes his head hurt, and he doesn't like it, so we're gonna move on to number 14, Carl and the Passions. It's so boring, I don't even want to talk about it. Number 13, we're gonna go with Smiley Smile, which is the first album that Trippie Hippie actually kind of likes. There's all kinds of weird stuff on that album. It's really weird, but Trippie Hippie still likes the weird stuff, but not Good Vibrations, and not Heroes and Villains, because those ones are bad. More of that Brian Wilson crap. Number 12, Trippie Hippie is going to go with Be True to Your School, which is the album that they got rid of for some reason. It's got classics like I'm Bugged at My Old Man, and Amusement Parks USA, and Carl's Big Chance, and it's a real album. Look it up, people. Look it up. Anyway, number 11, we're gonna go with the Beach Boys why is it called the Beach Boys Party? We're talking about the Beastie Boys. The Beach Boys is some hip hop group from the 90s. Anyway, Party. It's kind of a live album, kind of not. It's meh. Trippie Hippie's wondering why he put that over Be True to Your School. Let's swap those around. 11 is Be True to Your School, and 12 is Party. Now, number 10, Trippie Hippie is going to go with Surfin' USA. It's got the song Surfin' USA, which is a better version of a Chuck Berry song. And it's got lots of surfing songs and lots of surfing guitar. So, yeah. Number 9, we got Little Deuce Coupe, which is an album all about cars, and Trippie Hippie likes cars, so he's going with that. Number 8, we're going to go with Beach Boys 85. Reminds me of back in 1985 when this album came out, all the weird synth stuff going on. There's even a Stevie Wonder song. It's such a good album. Number 7, White Album, has the superior version of Here Comes the Night. It's got Mama's Little Baby Like Shortening Bread, the Beastie Boys cover. So, yeah. You can't go wrong with that album. Number 6, Surfin' Safari, the very first album. It just got downhill from there, other than these few that I have listed above it. It's a really good debut. Check it out if you haven't got the chance. My favorite song is probably Chug-a-Lug, because Trippie Hippie likes his root beer. Next, we're going to go to number 5, Still Cruisin', released in 1968. And his favorite song on here is probably going to be Wipeout with the Fat Boys. And also, Make It Big is good. And I'm not in my car because that's Brian Wilson crap. But the only one Trippie Hippie doesn't like are the repeat tracks, because they're from the bad era of the Beach Boys. The Beastie Boys, sorry, I don't know why I said that. I was looking at Beach Boys Party. I need to correct that. Trippie Hippie is now correcting. Beastie Boys Party. There. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, number 4, 15 Big Ones. This is a lot of old 50s style rock and roll songs, and Trippie Hippie remembers the 50s because he was just a little wee lad then. Number 3, we've got Keeping the Summer Alive. Trippie Hippie likes that one for personal reasons. Don't ask. Trippie Hippie just was going through a bad time in his life whenever Keeping the Summer Alive came out, and it helped keep Trippie Hippie Alive, listening to that album. Number 2, we've got MIU album, which has Trippie Hippie's favorite Beastie Boys song, Hey Little Tomboy. And it's got a lot of other great songs, but Trippie Hippie is running out of time, so he's got to hurry up and not talk about one of his favorite albums. Number 1 is The Beastie Boys Love You. It's such a weird album that Trippie Hippie loves it. Lots of good synthesizer. I likes the Johnny Carson song. What's the song? It goes, pat, pat, pat her on the butt. Yeah, that one. Trippie Hippie likes that one. The Roller Skating Kid and the Solar System. Just Trippie Hippie loves the lyrics to this album. He thinks they're great. So, yeah, that's Trippie Hippie's ranking of the Beastie Boys albums. And he hopes you'll come back next time when he talks about, I don't know, whatever band he talks about next. I don't know. Don't expect too much of Trippie Hippie. I don't know. Trippie Hippie's out of here. Okay, was that it? Yeah. Trippie Hippie's not doing any more of these. Trippie Hippie is not a performing monkey, okay? Trippie Hippie he needs to get paid if he's going to be put on your channel. All right? Trippie Hippie needs his own. Oh, are we still recording? Oh, no. Sorry, folks. Trippie Hippie's going to see if we can edit that. Remember, the Trippie Hippie has an opinion on everything.